Marketing to highly educated target audiences like those in fintech can be difficult, but you can overcome these challenges by building a strong, trustworthy brand and by reaching your target audience through effective channels. Let me show you how. B2B fintech marketing can be a lot more challenging than B2C marketing or even other B2B industries. This is because your target audience is often made up of financial professionals like CFOs who have very unique and specific needs and are sometimes reluctant to adopt new processes. Luckily, these challenges can be turned into advantages if leveraged effectively across different marketing channels. While B2B fintech marketing is one of the most challenging to master, properly understanding and catering to your audience's specific needs is the key to success. When it comes to B2B fintech marketing, there are two main principles that you need to keep in mind. Number one, you need to build a strong brand. A good brand establishes trust, credibility, and authority, which is necessary for your audience to even consider purchasing your product. And number two, you need to invest in content. Content should be at the forefront of your marketing strategy and how you build your brand. Content is the basis of every marketing activity. And so you need to make sure that you're creating high-quality content that's both authoritative and informative. Let's look at Mesh Payments, for example. They've done an incredible job of building a very trustworthy brand, selling travel and spend management solutions to businesses. I'm going to show you a little bit more about what they do later on in the video. Before we go any further, you should know that a good B2B fintech marketing strategy is built on these three pillars. Number one, using content marketing to support your brand across different channels. Number two, establishing a strong brand. And number three, breaking down your value proposition for paid advertising. Great! Now that you know all of this, let's move on to our strategies. First up is content marketing. Content marketing is super important for establishing trust and authority, increasing brand awareness, and getting new customers. And when it comes to B2B fintech marketing, you should be creating expert content with valuable expertise, real-world experience, and best practices to help financial professionals solve all their issues. Now, the quality of your content should be at the level of investigative journalism, which means providing tons of value by solving real problems and answering your audience's biggest questions. The best way to do this is to create content with experts who are at the same level as your target audience. For example, if you want to create content for CPAs, you need a CPA to develop your content. Another principle I want to emphasize is the importance of finding marketers with a financial background or financial knowledge. Now, I know this is easier said than done because most marketers are typically quite different from finance professionals, but if you can find that powerful combo of a marketing manager who understands finance, that's your best recipe. The goal should be developing high authority, in-depth content that can be leveraged across all of your channels: organic search, paid, email, you name it. This also includes resources on your website, text and video content for social media and email marketing. Many people often need to be educated when buying B2B fintech products, but it's not just about promoting your product, it's about promoting your content. This could be articles, webinars, or downloadable guides that educate your leads on relevant topics that converts them into customers. Every brand is built differently, but in general, there are channels that work best, like paid, branding, and SEO. Paid advertising is usually the top channel with successful companies because it allows for very specific targeting. You can use paid advertising to target specific audiences and promote your content based on your unique value proposition, users' brand interests, or competitor searches. And you could do this on platforms like Google for recent search trends, LinkedIn, which is based on interests and personas, or even Facebook and Instagram or Meta, that's based on user interests. To use paid channels, start by breaking down your main UVP. If you were a brand like Mesh, for example, that offers corporate travel and expense management, you could advertise using keywords like corporate travel management or corporate expense management. Mesh has actually created specific pages on their website for their specific UVPs. Let me show you. So, they've created these specific pages to help them target the exact intent of people searching for these solutions. If we look at their homepage, we'll see that here at the top, at their verticals, they've broken down their UVPs into multiple different options. We've got solutions and benefits, and even further within that, they've broken down their UVPs. So we've got examples like travel management, spend management, SaaS spend management, and others. And here under benefits, we've got spend insights, accounting automation. So these are specifically targeted to the specific intent and need of what the users may be searching for. If we take a look at travel management, for example, you'll come across these pages that are specifically designed for that UVP. Whatever it is that users may be searching for, it's specifically tailored and designed for that specific thing. So here on this page, you'll see that we've got specific Mesh travel management content and information that will help the user complete their journey and take their next step. The other aspect of paid advertising is targeting specific personas. Mesh has also created pages that target the specific personas of their audience that may be coming across their page. So if we look at the vertical Mesh by role, we'll see that they've broken down the different roles of the audience that may be coming across their page, or the personas, if you want to call them that. So we'll see that there's a specific page for CEOs, or for CFOs, or for purchasing managers. And so we're quickly going to look at the CFOs or VP of finance roles. And here you'll see that there is a specific page designed for these roles or personas with the intent of why they're there in mind. This approach helps to attract users with the relevant intent and specific role that you're targeting. A final aspect is using paid channels to promote content that sends users into your sales funnel. Because you're selling to executives and information plays a crucial role, you want to make sure that you nurture your leads with content using paid channels to get them to download a guide or read your article or join a webinar, etc. Branding is also a crucial channel for B2B fintech marketing because of the importance of trust in this industry. Your brand needs to be very trustworthy, professional, and well-known because your target audience is sensitive and high profile. So branding should actually be a cornerstone of your entire marketing strategy. If you're creating a lot of content, then the best way to leverage it is through SEO. All the content that you create should be in the form of articles for your website to attract people who are searching for information relevant to your brand. This is where you showcase all of your expertise and position yourself as a leader in the industry through thought leadership content on evergreen topics. You want to be present anytime someone searches for any information related to your brand. Later, you can repurpose that content and promote it across other channels. However, SEO is where you want that content to live. In your company's blog, in the resources section. This is extremely important for building a trustworthy brand. Let me show you another quick example from Mesh. So if we look at their website, we'll see they have a resources hub, which they advertise as expert content for finance managers. And if you scroll down, you'll see all of their content, which attracts their customers to find the information that they're looking for, which is related to their brand. So you'll see that they over here on the left that they do blogs, guides, customer stories, webinars, etc. And this content is all built to help inform and educate their customers and target audience so that they can guide them through the funnel and attract them to then convert them into customers. You can leverage the content that you create across multiple channels, including podcasts. Podcasts can be a valuable channel for B2B fintech marketing because it allows you to share in-depth insights and build credibility. For example, Mesh uses their CFO Trends podcast as part of their marketing strategy. Simply film the interviews or discussions with the experts that you work with, and then use that audio or video content for podcasts. You can share these expert podcasts across social media or even repurpose them into written content formats for SEO purposes. Webinars are another form of high-quality content that should be included in your marketing strategy. Let me show you how Mesh does it as an example. We can look at Mesh's website and the webinars that they've done. As you'll see, they've got an entire page dedicated to their webinars. You can see that they've done multiple webinars in the past on educating people about the financial industry that they're in. You can watch the webinars at whatever time you'd like, and you can also sign up for their future webinars and register. Now, when you click this register button, you're taken to a next page where you can actually save your spot for the next webinars by entering your name, surname, and email and your company name as a next step that helps you along your user journey. Now, webinars can be particularly valuable in the B2B fintech industry because they serve to educate your audience, nurture your leads, and get conversions. They're also a wonderful opportunity to position yourself as a thought leader within your industry. You can promote these webinars across different channels and even repurpose the content into videos for social media, articles for SEO, and other content promoted across paid channels. When selling to executives, you want to establish real-world relationships in person to reinforce credibility, build brand awareness, and generate new leads. Conferences and events are the best place to meet your target audience and to build that trust in person. In these situations, you need a really good understanding of your brand and strong content to start meaningful conversations with potential customers. Developing partnerships with other B2B fintech companies can significantly impact your lead generation and sales. In a mutually beneficial partnership with a relevant company, both parties can boost visibility and access new customers. Find partners who share the same business goals and values as you, and reach out to discuss how the collaboration could work. It's important that you communicate clearly, discuss each party's responsibilities, and draft up a detailed outline of what each party's role will be. For VC-backed B2B fintech companies, referrals from your VC to other portfolio companies can have a very high conversion rate. Leveraging referrals through your investors and satisfied customers can lead to great results, as your target audience often knows other professionals in similar roles. Inviting them to be a guest on your podcast can help build your brand while facilitating introductions to potential prospects. Referrals can be a great strategy, so be sure to nurture your network and provide excellent service to encourage positive recommendations. Successful B2B fintech marketing requires a strategic, multi-channel approach centered around building authority and trust with high-quality expert content. Remember that all of your marketing efforts should be guided by the principles of building trust and authority, demonstrating expertise, and providing value. As always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below or check out our description for more resources. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.